knees tucked in and like pinching me, which makes this escape a little bit harder. But his belly will be low, his chest will be on me, his chest will be doing most of the work. He'll be doing pressure techniques, so his head will be going to the floor, his shoulders will be pinching ever so slightly, his hands will be outriggers. And now whenever I try and throw him side to side, that's really quite heavy already. And even if I manage to, he uses his hand on the floor to push himself back in, and then he's actively resisting what I'm doing. He's not just trying to dead weight, he's like actively pushing against me, which is where the pressure technique comes from. So we don't want him to climb, because as we just found out in that last class, if he climbs up, my arms start getting isolated, and then he can hug them, he can go into his S mount like what he's been doing. He says, yeah, this is all awful, really, really bad. We're gonna have a look at how to deal with an S mount. It's actually quite simple. But to begin with, we're gonna have a look at defending the mount. Now, the first thing that we have to be aware of is the center line of our body. The center line of our body. So if we bisect me in half, like vertically, not horizontally, vertically, we don't want the elbow to ever cross that center line, because if I'm trying to escape and he smashes it down, this is awful. Which is why I love it when the MMA guys that come in and train sometimes try and escape mount like this, and they like sit up and then they try and tempt you into taking their back, and I'm just like, cool, nah, and smash them down. I love it, you know. So we need to make sure we never let our elbow cover that center line, because it's going to be bad. So I'm going to brace on his hip. Now, when I'm framing, what I want to do is I want to be pushing actively against him. And as he's climbing up, he's going to complete the frame. Climb up to him. You see how that completes the frame. What I want to do from here is I want to be crunching off the floor. So if I'm flat, Corey, can you feel it's quite easy to hold me down? Yeah. Yeah? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stay there a second.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, that's like, I have to like,
Do you feel unsteady on top?
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you're going to start,
rocky.
yeah, you feel rocky, don't you? So it's going to be low and heavy, and I'm going to be crunching everything in. Now watch. I start walking in, and I'm going to push on him as a mechanism to start moving myself. Can everyone see? As soon as I get my hips free, he might follow me with his leg. You know, like keep this one hooked on me.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I mean? He might follow me. As soon as I get the knee back in the middle, I want the top one to travel across his body, and now I have a butterfly hook. Can everyone see? Now from this position, Corey has to be careful, because all of a sudden I'm no longer in a defensive position. I'm in an offensive position to start looking to attack him. So we're going to be here. I'll do the other side. Don't let this elbow travel across the center line. So when you're on your side, don't do this thing where you travel. Can everyone see? Push him with you. So we frame, he tries to climb, feet come in, I crunch off the floor. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very difficult.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult. And we're framing in order to move ourselves, not trying to push him off. Which is why I really disagree with all the top level guys when they're like, because it's fucking easy to do that when you can bench press 200 kilos 30 times. You know, not so easy for the rest of us that don't do steroids, what? You know. So we're here, frame, he tries to climb, frame heavy. Get that butterfly hook in. Now all of a sudden, we can start attacking, however we know how. If you don't know how yet, don't worry, but this is a very good mount escape. Is everyone happy?